Hello, Idle Hero fans. Thank you very much for tuning in today, as I'm going to be kind of doing a little bit something different. I'm going to be switching over my Fresh Account series to a account on server 117, and I'm doing this for a few reasons. The main one being that it's a lot more accessible to more people, and it's going to be a lot more realistic compared to my first one, where my first Fresh Account series I did was free to play, and I didn't use any gems on that account. But that was a really slow progression, and I don't think that really reflects the way a lot of people actually play the game. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to jump on server 117, and I'm going to spend a little bit of gems, but not too many. I'm probably just going to buy the monthly and the semi-monthly, or monthly and mini-monthly cards, and I'm going to use those gems to kind of progress forward. And this way I can play with the entire player base. So if anyone wants to join me on server 117, definitely sign up for an account. And let's start playing. So since this is a brand new account, there's not too much accessible. You can do your Hand of Midas stuff, but you're also going to need to try and progress through the campaign as quick as possible. And that'll get us to level 15, and that means we can do our settings. Okay, let's get out. I already did that, so you don't need to worry about that game. I'm already using a registered account. But if you haven't registered your account, when that prompts you to do so at level 15, definitely make sure to sign up your email so that if you ever switch devices, you don't lose your content, because that is the worst. If you're playing a game and all of a sudden the content disappears, that is not very fun. Alright, so we're gonna have one-time speed here. That's a little unfortunate, but that will go away soon, because probably tomorrow I'm going to be getting my monthly card, and that'll take me to VIP 2, I think, which should be enough to get rid of the one-time speed. So this won't be too long, thankfully. As you guys can see already, though, I've definitely skipped the tutorial, so don't have to worry about that. I already got that covered. We can summon this guy. We can summon this guy. Not too important, but I also did my one heroic summon, and that allowed me to get this bear, Kargrath, who, he's not very good, and he can't be made to 6-star, but he'll help us out in the beginning, where he can he'll be able to power through most enemies in the early stages, so at least he'll give us a little bit of grounds where we can move forward. And we are at level 16, so I guess we should try to get some friends too. Let's give it a go. Sorry if that typing is extremely loud, guys. So, remember, there's a few things. If you haven't watched my gem management video, I suggest highly that you do so. I'll put a link in the description for that. But make sure to, if you're starting over a new account, try to make sure to maximize the gems you get by doing like the free gems every day. Do all your daily quests. Manage your gems well by buying things in the shop, such as the scrolls for 150. Those are very good value, so they're definitely worth picking up. Especially when you start off to these scrolls here that are only like 10,000. Those are very important. They might not give you very good stuff later in the game, but when you're just starting out, it can be very beneficial to use these scrolls. Like, look at that, I got a 4-star hero from a basic scroll, and that 4-star heroes in the beginning of the game are very important, so he will help me out immensely early in the game. Alright, so we got some friends. Let's add these guys. Hopefully they all stay active. Okay. Is there actually any guilds on this server already? There is some already, so we'll see how that goes. We'll probably join a guild later. Another thing about this Fresh Account series too is I'm going to try and be a lot more active with this one, where the previous Fresh Account series I kind of only did it once or twice a week. I'm going to try to do this maybe even once a day. Of course, on days where I take off of this, I'm going to try and do like other content. Like I have a video kind of like the Mickey video I did recently, where I talked about her rise and fall through the ranks. I'm going to do something like that for Dominator, so you guys can look forward to that in the future. So on days where I do those videos, I might not do a Fresh Account Series 1, but I am looking to try and up the volume of my content, because I've kind of slacked on that recently, and there's no good reason. It's just not doing it. I kind of got roadblocked for trying to come up with ideas. So when it comes to the Fresh Account series, I'm going to kind of use that to supplement my current content creation, and I'm going to have at least, say, 1 or 2 unique videos per week, as well as doing all of these fresh account series per week. So right quick we can check and see. Quests requires level 17. That I didn't know. I did not know you actually had to be level 17 to get the quests. That's a learning experience for me. It's been so long since I've been such a low level. But that's all you can do. It doesn't take long to get to 17 though. After like a half hour to an hour, you'll get level 17. The 1 times speed is brutal though. I would like to see them add a 3 times speed as well, actually, because I feel like 1 is almost like a slow mode, 2 would be normal, and 3 would kind of be like fast forward. That would be great to see for battles that you can't skip, of course, because some of these fights you can just skip immediately, and it doesn't matter for those, obviously. But for fights that you can't skip immediately, it would be great to see something like a 3 times speed, or a fast forward, if you will. So we're just making some basic progression here, not doing too much, just using the basic heroes that we got. Like I said, after tonight, I'm going to be getting the monthly and mini monthly cards, and I'm going to work with that, and that'll help accelerate a little bit, because I think most players, if not most, it's a lot of players at least have the monthly card, because it's this is a game that you do want to spend a little bit of money on if you want to make progression, and most people do. Well, pretty much every game you play, if you play it seriously, you're going to spend a little bit of money on. So I think when it comes to like the monthly card, that's the best bet, because you get the most value out of that. So we can do all of these. Okay, it didn't give me the ones for the Midas. That kind of sucks. Casino. Do we have enough for Casino? Yes, we do. Disciple and Disciple. Or Vegan. I don't know if I want that. Can we get a 5-star? We can't get a 5-star. That's different. Maybe 5 stars only unlock at certain levels now. See, there's actually been a lot of changes to the game that I haven't seen because I haven't really been playing the low levels. So I remember that when I started playing, you used to be able to get 5 stars right from the bat, but right off the bat, I should say. But I don't think that was really smart anyway, because you could. It was such a low chance that it was kind of like a wasted spot. So the way they're doing it now is probably better, as long as you have a more realistic chance of getting a 4-star, because a 4-star hero can be very beneficial at the start of the game as well. So I mean, there's no real issue with doing that. I wonder at what level now they do start to include the 5-star heroes into the wheel, because that's something we're going to have to watch out for as time goes on. Alright, so this 1 time speed. I'm not going to do too many fights on this video, because this is just... it's hard to watch this. So we're just going to probably finish the level 1 campaign, and then we're going to move on, because this is pretty hard to sit through. Unfortunately, the 2 level 4 heroes I did get were warriors, so we'll be hopefully moving on from those pretty soon. I'd like to get some DPS units. Okay, total power. Let's put these guys on my team. There we go. That's like the 110, and it's only like 10 seconds to each fight, so it's not too bad here. The blacksmith. I don't think we can make anything in the blacksmith just yet. So this first video is gonna be a little bit restricted, because the lower level means that we can't do a lot of stuff. But we can finish this, and that'll probably be the end of the video for this one. Hopefully we can beat this Dark Mage guy. I'm pretty sure we can, because we're only like level 8s, and we do have 2 4-star heroes that are higher than level 25, so there shouldn't be too much trouble here. Although it seems like the first unit is getting stun locked, so if you ever find this happening and you can't win a fight because you put your first unit in the or your best unit in the first slot and they're getting stun locked, like my guy here is, you can move them around after the fight and put him like in the back row and put a weaker units in the front, so that way they can absorb the stuns and the hits, and your stronger units can do damage, which will allow you to progress faster, of course. Alright, so let's go to Moon Island. We'll let that count itself down. And we did get some scrolls. And we do have a heroic summon we can do as well. So let's do these. Awesome. And we get Disciple, which is actually pretty good. The light and dark heroes are significantly stronger than their other counterparts. So like you're looking at heroes like Disciple and heroes like who would be his dark counterpart? What is his name? This guy here, Logan. Heroes like these are much stronger 4-stars than, for example, the 4-star I got, like Immolatus, or Immolatus, whatever his name is. heroes like Disciple are much stronger than him, just naturally. It seems like the light heroes are the strongest because they are the rarest as well, so they have more value intrinsically. And so getting him early is really nice. He'll help me climb a little bit. Get this challenge here for the promotion stones. I'll probably focus on leveling this guy up, actually. Can we do any event raids? I feel like we're too weak. Yeah, we're still level... We need to be level 20. So we can't do any of that yet. Hopefully soon. Let's add some more friends. Can't add any more friends. Delete all. Okay, so we can give those guys hearts. And I will change my picture to Disciple. But yeah, guys, if you guys want to join me on this new Fresh Account series, make sure to join server 117. It's the new server that just came out the night of this video's creation, so everyone's at like a base start, which is the highest level of competition when it comes to a new server. Of course, it might be hard to compete in Guild Wars for a long time because a lot of the older servers have really cemented themselves, but we'll see how it goes, and I'll try to be making these videos pretty regularly. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and have a great night.